Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Crisanda, maybe first, just a 6-2 split balance. Just maybe give us some thoughts on the back line and if you've got all the bases covered in that case.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. First and foremost, I think it's a 6-2 split regarding our backs. I think we've got massive amount of utility backs. So we are in a position where we can cover all the bases, and I think that's really worked well for us this last couple of weeks, getting that fresh legs on. And a main reason for that is obviously it's going to be a physical encounter. I mean, set piece is going to be important, so that's a big reason for the 6-2 split. I mean, Uruguay has shown against Italy and France that they've got a dominant maul and maul stopping ability as well. So I think that's the main reason for that 6-2 split. Yeah.
As a coach of the backline as well, obviously the first 3 games against Tier 1, limited opportunities for the backline to show what they can do. Expect a little bit more clean ball and front football in this game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like I just mentioned, set piece is going to be important for us. And I mean, if we can get that scrum dominance, it'll be an opportunity and a platform for our backs to play. But it's been physical, so we've really tried to be direct as well against the Tier 1 nations. But opportunity against Uruguay, I mean, what they've shown, the pictures they've shown, it'll be an opportunity for our guys to just move the ball a bit and attack those spaces that they leave.
And also resting players, it's difficult to play 4 games in 18 days. At least Damien had a break against France. That helps a lot. At least he's a bit more fresh.
Yeah, it's Damien, I think Torsten, Chewy. So yes, against France, the plan was always to get our freshest team playing against Uruguay. It's been a clear plan strategy that we plan well. Just be competitive in that first 3 games. I mean, it was really tough. But then at stages we looked really well. I mean, when we did put our kicking pressure on the other teams, and it worked well for us. So into Uruguay again, yeah, freshest team available, but then obviously a couple of setbacks with injuries and Johan Deysel, unfortunate red card, that accident. So yeah, it's just the best possible team we have on tour at the moment. Yeah, like you mentioned, 18 days, 4 games, and it's not easy.
Just maybe in managing maybe the emotions as well, targeting in a way this game, every team member on the same page, so to say, in terms of motivation for this game?
Yeah, I think, like I said, it's strategy was always to plan, to have our best team available for this last game. But then also, I mean, we faced Uruguay. We were lucky enough to play against Uruguay, so they've made massive improvements in their game. So it's obviously the onus is on us to be better on the day. I think that's been a massive focus for us as a team and the management as well, just to be the best we can be this week. I mean, in all terms of everything, planning, execution, and so forth. So that's been our key focus, just to be better as a team.
Duncan, from your side, maybe playing with Alcino. You played against the Bulls with him. Comfortable in as far as the combination of you two at 12 and 13?
Yes. Hello. So I played with Alcino last year against the Griquas in Namibia, and this time against the Bulls. And he's a very talented player, very, very good in attack, also on the defense. So we are, us as a pair linking up, I'm very comfortable playing with him, yes.
And then in defense, I know Johan Deysel is key, also communicating in defense. The voices at the back, you're comfortable that you have all those bases covered with who you have in the midfield and how you organize your defense?
Yes, so like Coach said, the defense is going to be a crucial part for us to be better on the day. So with Alcino, he's a very good communicator, and between us two and Cleven at the back, I think we have all the bases covered for the defense in the middle, yes.
Thanks. And Cleven, maybe also you've moved around a little bit between 10 and 15. Comfortable at 15? You like the space?
Yes. Good day, everyone. Very much comfortable at 15 as well. That's why I play most of my rugby for my club as well. So yes, just excited for the opportunity and just happy to be playing.
Against France, also there was sometimes space opening up even against the Tier 1 teams. For the game against Uruguay, is the mindset to show them that Namibia can play first, not waiting for them to play?
Yes, definitely. I think it was difficult against Tier 1 nations, like you mentioned. But against Uruguay, we think we're going to have more opportunities with ball in hand. and it's just converting those opportunities when we have the chances. So yeah, that's important.
Can I, in Spanish, do you have translation? Para el entrenador, ¿cómo evalúan las lesiones y suspensiones que tuvieron a lo largo del torneo? Incluso tengo entendido que un jugador no ha podido estar porque lo picó una araña, lo cual parece bastante insólito en una Copa del Mundo. ¿Qué reflexiones tienen al respecto sobre no poder jugar un partido tan importante con tantas ausencias de jugadores importantes?
All right, yeah, so first and foremost, I think injuries is one thing. It's part of the game. Stats show that you can probably plan to have minimum two injuries in a match. I think Uruguay's been lucky that they haven't had that issues. I mean, they're only playing their third game now. So, yeah, injuries is part of the game, and I think that's why you have a massive group. And I mean, if one guy is not available, the other guy needs to step up, obviously, and there shouldn't be a drop-off in any performance or key factor. And regarding suspension, yeah, it's a big focal point. I mean, massive talking point as well in the rugby circles in France. But it was, I mean, in terms of the game, I think Johan Deysel is our leader. He's always been an example to each and everyone in this team. So it was an accident. I mean, it shows that obviously these things happen, and it was never done with any malicious intent. So it's unfortunate what happened. But again, guys like Danko Elkino and JC Greling, who's also covered 13. It's just the type of players we have that needs to step up, obviously. We'll miss Buffy, that's clear. But then opportunity for other guys as well. And then finally, regarding Johan Retief, who was bitten by a spider. It's, you know, you can't plan for something like that to happen, obviously. But he's been a key part in obviously our line-out and playing as a 4 and 7. Yeah, we'll miss him, but again, as I just mentioned, opportunity for other guys like young guy like Tiaan de Klerk, who's probably going to be part of the Namibian rugby setup for the next 10 years, just to get this opportunity to play at the highest level against good opposition. So it's a learning curve for us as well.
Gracias. También quería preguntar qué cambian en el plan de juego, qué cambios harán en la propuesta de Namibia, teniendo en cuenta que es otro rival y que tienen más oportunidades de atacar y de ir a buscar la victoria.
Yeah, no, it's just the entire mindset, you know, against Uruguay is a bit different than playing against guys like Italy, France, and New Zealand. It's approaching a game obviously as a one-off test match basically. So I mean, if there's opportunities to kick at goal, I think we'll be more clinical in those decisions as well, just to be clear and direct into what we want to achieve. So if those opportunities are there, we'll definitely take the points. But then again, our main or strong point in our facet of the game was always our driving mode. So I think that's something we've been working on the entire week. So don't want to give too much away, obviously, but yeah, we have plans to just negate their strong point, which is their maul stopping and their maul. So yeah.
También le quería preguntar cómo ve las oportunidades de competencia de Namibia. En este torneo se ha hablado mucho sobre la falta de oportunidades para los equipos Tier 2. No tiene mucha competencia, pero incluso Namibia, dentro de los Tier 2, tienen menos oportunidades que el resto. ¿Cuánto necesitan más competencia? Porque también están al lado de Sudáfrica y no han conseguido tanta competencia salvo la Mansi Challenge. ¿Qué mensaje le darían a World Rugby para poder elevar su nivel y poder mejorar los resultados que tuvieron contra Nueva Zelanda y contra Francia?
Yeah, I think it's obviously a big discussion point, and I think it's been touched on before regarding competition of Tier 2 countries. I mean, I think I don't have to go in depth regarding that topic, but I think it's something that a guy like our head coach, Coach RWC, spoke about previously. I mean, just first and foremost, the help that we've received from World Rugby it's immense. I mean, they make so much things possible for us to compete, and I think if we can do it at a more regular level, it'll just better us as a rugby playing nation as well. You know, it's that's how you cultivate with opportunities. I mean, that's how you grow. And then the mention of South African rugby, they've been very supportive throughout the years to Namibian rugby, so they've made it possible for us to compete in their local competitions as well. So yeah, we just want to thank, you know, SA Rugby and World Rugby at the same time just for allowing us to participate. I mean, without that, Namibian rugby would have been in a worse off basically. So yeah.
¿Y qué debe hacer, aparte de la ayuda de World Rugby, qué debe hacer Namibia para mejorar internamente y su competencia y para mejorar sus posibilidades de poder competir a un más alto nivel? ¿Qué trabajo debe hacer hacia adentro Namibia para poder mejorar?
Yeah, no, I think a lot has changed in the landscape of Namibian rugby the last couple of months. And I think with the structures in place now, Coach RWC is obviously doing an amazing job. But I think just more regular competition at the moment, playing ability, will be a step in the right direction for us. So I think better competition and more regular rugby would obviously be the key for Namibian rugby at the moment. And that's something we strive to achieve.
Any other question?
Para ambos jugadores, ¿qué es lo que más les preocupa de Uruguay que vieron en los partidos pasados y en la planificación de este partido, en esta semana? ¿Cuáles son el punto o los 2 puntos que más les preocupan del juego de Uruguay y cómo piensan enfrentarlo?
Who's that question for? Both players.
I think for us, we've analyzed the game of Uruguay, and we've come to the conclusion that they have a strong pack of forwards. So the mall of Uruguay, they have some elusive backs with great footwork. So we'll have to be good on defense as well.
Yes, like Danko mentioned, they got a strong driving ball. But on the other hand, they like to move the ball as well, playing offloads, playing in behind, move the ball around. So, yes, we've prepared for all of that. And, yeah, we just need to stick to our strength on defense, and I think we'll be good.
Are we good? Yeah? Okay. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you, everyone.